Revelations. All right. If you remember, I informed you that what you perceive is flipped and upside down. Not only was this given to me by my spirit guides, but I literally worked at an eye doctor. And the first thing you have to learn is that the eye takes in images and they're flipped and converted to the image that you recognize and that you see. So, this twin flame thing, right? Y'all got it fucked up. All the way fucked up. Let me tell you why. Anytime you have felt like you were treading, you know, paddling your heels or just treading water and getting nowhere fast and doing all this effort and making all these moves, that was your masculine. That was you in masculine form performing action without the trust of your feminine, not the person that you were approaching and not yourself. The feminine part of you didn't trust the actions, and therefore there was no real sincerity in them. So we're looking at it like gender, for the most part. People forget that these males or even females who are, because I'll tell you right now, I'm coming up as the emperor. I'm coming up as kings because that's who the fuck I am. I am the alpha. I am the leader. And I make way so that others can find a way, right? So I'm not working primarily in Empress energy, even though I am embodying that on a visceral level, um, with my appearance and whatever. It's because my feminine body energetically has gotten the masculine aspect of me to surrender into allowing the feminine to freely perform and do with the safety and security of the masculine part of me. So the masculine aspect of me can take care of the work, the finances, this and that, while trusting, fully trusting the feminine aspect of me to follow my guidance and intuition without it being undermined by the masculine part of me to decide only primarily with my mind. My intuition does have say in this union of self. So, back to the twin flame dynamic, the feminine energy is on the rise as far as forgiveness, trusting, healing, and things of that nature. And this is no different within the males that some of us are encountering, have encountered the transformative healing of the masculine aspects of our minds, surrendering to the feminine aspects of our heart, intuition, and empathy, those etheric things that we're finally allowing to come in. We're not bombarding it with logic. We're allowing it to be what it is, safely, trusting, and knowing. So, this is cascading to everybody you have touched, had sex with, loved, been in a relationship with. Everybody is being transformed in a way because they have known your energy. Even though it is changed, you have a certain signature. And the healing that you do for yourself and the allowance that you're giving yourself, the strong union you have with yourself is being, um, is very influential in the people who you've touched and contacted over these years, and not just sexually, but in friendships and other soulmate situations, coworkers, friends, neighbors, whatever. So if they're quote unquote running, it's a scared woman. It's a scared feminine energy trying to get the fuck out of Dodge. And the masculine aspect of them is guarding, shielding, blocking, whatever. It's like the bodyguard. You know what I'm saying? Like, protect this fragile woman. You know, she's sought after and she could be hurt. This is what's happening with these people that you're thinking are divine masculines. They're fucking not. Their masculine energy has never surrendered to the aspect of them that is feminine. Unable to cry, unable to show emotion, still giving a fuck what everybody else thinks. Insecure. Those are things that are attached to feminine energy, not masculine. So you're going to see a lot of people who have these divine unions with them in themselves being successful in business, but also successful in care and empathy and being known for that. So in one regard, you'll be able to see the feminine aspect of them in play. And at the same time, you'll never see her or him in feminine energy without the masculine aspect to regulate and keep shit in order. So just remember, if somebody is MIA as far as no contact and stuff like that, that's a female feminine energy. It just is. So know where you are in this dynamic. A lot of the beginning part of the journey for me was thinking I was the feminine and attempting to let someone lead. They weren't the leader. They weren't the masculine force of the relationship I was. But I didn't know that. I know that now. But even still, the feminine part of me is so strong because the masculine part of me has allowed it space, time, energy to heal safely, without doubt, without fear. It's like, I got you. I got you, boo. So outside of me, at this present moment in time, when people are approaching me and want to get to know me, and I can tell energetically they're imbalanced, you're not my match. You're not my match. I am not going to be combined with anyone who is imbalanced, masculine or feminine wise. I won't. I'm not talking about how much money you make. I'm not talking about how young or old you are. I'm not talking about what you've accomplished and accrued. What that energy do. What that aura like. Like, for real. You have to understand it's flipped and upside down. So all this time you're taking this action towards this person, and then you're like, oh, they ghosted me. Oh, they cut me off. Oh, they blocked me. They were running like a scared woman that was afraid to get hurt. Even though you were vulnerable enough, you trusted yourself enough to take this action. That action was masculine based, from that masculine part of you that said, I'm going to do this anyway. Trusting your feminine guidance. That is what, in the feminine aspect of you, can be looking forward, way forward, when shit actually does pan out, which is not now. The feminine aspect of us doesn't really have a good sense of time. That's a masculine construct. That's a masculine aspect. So what you're intuiting is feminine, and that knowing it's feminine, but they know too. And they're fucking afraid. The masculine part of them is going to protect them psychologically, unconsciously, from anything that they're not allowing to be accepted at this moment in time. It's flipped and upside down, folks. So don't forget. This is why there's a mirrored image. This is why you can see you through them, but vice versa. But what they're seeing is what they're not in comparison. So keep that in mind. I'll be back with another one. This is some 717 shit. And I'm about to do my goddess things. I'll talk to you later.